Don't worry, very fine.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to all new episode of SCNS Live, the super cool nerd show, and we're still working from home. So anyway, we're all here though. The SCNS bunch, as you can see. There's what? No, over there. There's Cora. She's over there. Look, there's Bryce over there, and down way down there. If you go past Cora, there's Cat and Cass down there, and right down there, there's Ricardo. Oh,
we're the bubbly
man.
bunch.
Okay. Yes, we're still under quarantine conditions, but thank you guys out there for joining us in the Super Cool Nerd Nation. So, my walls and I were arguing before, but I think we're getting along now. So I feel perfectly fine under quarantine. How about you guys? Bryce, how you doing, man? How you doing under quarantine? What is he doing?
I'm not crazy. You're crazy. There's
Bryce,
nothing wrong with me.
Have you discovered a new type of virus there? What is that in your hand?
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not spreading anything. I'm fine.
Okay. Clara, how you doing down there? Or over there. Over there. Right there.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm pointing right at you.
Oh, sorry. Couldn't tell. I'm doing all right. I mean, I still get to get fresh air because I have to go to work. Like, I actually have to leave my home for that. But, I mean, I'm doing all right. I still have video games.
But hey,
I haven't started arguing with Paul yet.
We're going to be opening up here in Texas.
No, I'm staying home still.
Cringe. Rick, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Still working, leaving the house, finding things to go find at Target. Helped a friend adopt a dog this past weekend. Met up with a friend to give her a mask. Though we, out of habit, because the people that I saw that I hung out with were out of habit. We all hugged each other. We're like, well, wait, oops, that's a no-no. But
see, it's people like him. We can't get past this.
Yeah, probably. But I'm ready for shit to open up safely, of course.
And Cat and Cass, how are y'all? Because y'all are doing little skits and films. How was your movie trip?
I'm not sure what we're talking about. We get to go see a movie.
Yes, the movie. Started
nice.
on time.
Started on time. We got some popcorn. Somebody did take our seats though, which was like kind of a bummer. But I thought we made do too.
That was a special gift from the Now with Milk props team.
Yeah.
Like those fuzzy corn things from before.
That was really bizarre. Anyway.
I love it.
They're going to get weirder. Like, I guarantee you, they're not going to get more normal.
Good.
I think
Love it. There's got to be a manager here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Has anybody?
I've had fun with the theater bit. Like I haven't in theater like stuff in a long time. So like spilling popcorn and stuff. A return to comedic form. It's like.
There was a take where she bashed the crap out of my hand.
Yeah.
But the mark's gone now, so we're good.
That couldn't have been that bad.
That should be up as a blooper. I mean, so clearly you guys are doing something new while you're stuck at home. Anybody else pick up a new hobby or anything? What are you doing?
I got one. Hold up. Ow.
Okay. I've started painting mini stuff. Like
Really?
Like, okay, I collect action figures, as you know. So I painted up this this weapon for my lightning collection. It was all just white printed plastic, but I actually think I did a good. I was pretty proud of this.
Nice.
And so I'm painting weaponry, 3D printed weaponry for my figures in my collection. And
look.
Here comes that.
Sorry.
And buying whatever Amazon will bring me.
Look at the stack of books that I've read in the last couple weeks.
Nice.
That's 10 books in 3 weeks.
His
And
lexicon
I'm
is
reading
getting
another one right
improved
now.
as we speak.
And this is what I'm currently reading right now. That and I've been watching stuff on mine.
I've gone through all the Marvel movies on Disney Plus. So, how about you, Bryce? Anything new? How's the toy hunting going?
Just spending a lot of time actually talking to my kids about the pandemic. It's been trying for them.
Oh,
Yeah, and also shopping online for collectibles.
yep. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
I made some terrible decisions. But anyway, so yeah, we're all holding up. It's been extended until May 15th, so
19th.
19th.
Yeah.
I got to spend my birthday under quarantine. Like I'd do anything for my birthday anyway. Whatever.
Yeah, we go drinking.
I can do that. That's all I have to do anyway. Oh yeah, and, of course, being worthy.
Uh-huh.
I see. I'm good.
Right.
This is I am bathed in the hammer of Thor, so I am healed. No.
Are you going to turn into Brothor?
I already am Bro Thor. Anyway. All right, guys, let's go ahead and kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news. So one of the things I'm excited about, actually I have my pictures over here, and it's right there. If you've never gotten into Sailor Moon and you want to, the official Sailor Moon channel on YouTube will be releasing all of the seasons on there. No word about the movies, but they are releasing all the seasons starting with season 1. And I know right now people are like, what? Sailor Moon? No, Sailor Moon is Super Sentai for girls, and that's all there is to it. But these are great episodes. I used to have to get up at 6 a.m. to watch these things. I am going to binge all of them on YouTube, and I'm glad for there's so many series being brought to YouTube and Netflix and Amazon right now that we can binge. So, yeah, this is going to be my thing. I'm going to hear old Meatball Head whining and Tuxedo Mask literally doing nothing. So anyway, my jam is here.
Nice.
I'm so happy, and I'm not ashamed to say I'm going to be watching some Sailor Moon. So
I hope they put the movies on there because I remember going to Blockbuster and whatever video rental place had anime movies and renting just all of the Sailor Moon movies constantly. I loved them. They were so bad. I loved every one of them.
And see, it was all I had was the TV show. Like it was hard. Like the movies came years later through various downloading services. Like, oh, there was a movie of this. So yeah. And I know there's a lot of anime, a lot of Sailor Moon fans out there. Boom, you can, if you don't have all of them, they're going to be releasing all of them. Season 1 is first up. I don't know what the frequency is, but yeah, the official Sailor Moon YouTube channel, which I didn't know existed until I saw this movie. They actually have a bunch of live action stuff up there.
Ooh.
And
Oh, they have the live action series too?
They have some of the concerts.
Oh!
I know,
Wow.
right? Over in Japan,
Oh!
it's not common for TV series to have concerts like Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. They have live concerts where they just go through the music, which I would totally pay for that. So, yeah.
You just made Hannah's a chorus night. You just made chorus night.
Yeah.
Made my night. That is, hold on, that is coming Friday, April 24th. And they will actually.
So tomorrow.
They are releasing the first 3 series tomorrow from the 1990s. So, yes,
Truly.
I'm excited about that, and I ain't ashamed to say it.
Sorry.
So, continue on with, as long as I've started in a vein of anime, Cora, what else have you got this week?
I've got a lot of anime shit for y'all. I'll try to keep, they can be distributed and interrupted at points for other stories. But since we're talking about series coming to services we can watch them on, my absolute favorite shoujo and romance anime, Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, will be coming to Netflix on May 1st. This is one of the very few series that no matter what kind of stuff you're into, I usually recommend this show to you because it's not like a typical shoujo. You do have your clueless male love interest who's, has no idea that the female main character is in love with him. It's made funnier because he is a famous romance manga creator and has no idea how romance actually works, but he can write it. The two of them work together. She's the inker for his comics, and he does the sketches. She does all the ink work. There's a lot of really great, fantastical characters. You have the prince type character, but it's a girl who's in love with a guy who's like half her height because she's super tall. And she has no idea how to act like a girl, and she just walks around like the prince of the school 90% of the time, and she's perfect. You have another girl who's in love with this really mousy guy, and she is the embodiment of like the tomboy girl, and it's wonderful. I can't describe all of the show to you without giving everything away, but it's one that I think everyone that's in our group and also the people that watch our show would definitely enjoy. It's very short. There were rumors of a season 2, but currently there's only one season. It'll be on Netflix on May 1st. Please give it a watch. Guarantee that you all enjoy it.
Looks like you got some more in anime. So unless anyone has another anime story, which
mine kind of is, but it kind of isn't because it's in the it's in the style of it, but it's not considered anime since
it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on a little quick thing right here. Anime, if it is in the style, that is anime. Just because it's made in another country does not mean that it's not anime. Anime refers to a style of creation, not the location it was made in.
That's right. Ruby is anime.
So your story does count as anime.
All right, Rick, hit it then.
So currently it's on Amazon Prime, but not a lot of people are on Amazon Prime. But come May 15th, water, earth, fire, and air are coming to Netflix. That is right. Avatar: The Last Airbender, the animated series, is coming to Netflix. It is an awesome show. Watch it.
Finally.
Yes, I watched it for the first time last year, and I fell in love with it. I binged it, and I finished it in like a week and a half, I think. But finally, those that have been waiting for it to come out on Netflix, May 15th, it will be dropping all 3 seasons. It's an awesome show. You should definitely watch it. If you have seen it, watch it again. If you have not, get on there and watch it because it's awesome.
Nice.
I mean, it's a critically acclaimed show. I mean,
I'm also excited.
Following. I'm surprised. Was it not on any streaming services before now?
Amazon. Prime.
It's not on Amazon Prime anymore. I think it was at one point, but yeah, it's not on Amazon Prime. It's not on any services yet, which is why it's cool. It's coming into Netflix.
Exactly.
I was gonna just message this, but Catcast, is the mic on your webcam still picking you guys up?
No.
You might have to disable that. Like we have to do it sometimes. We disable the mics on our cameras we use so it doesn't echo. But anyway, continue on in the vein of anime. Cora, give me another one.
All right, since we're on the subject of anime and Netflix, we got a little bit more information about Cowboy Bebop, their live action adaptation for Netflix. While production is still on hold, not just because of the main actor's knee injury, but because of the nothing that has taken over everything. Jeff Pinkner, the current executive producer, has hinted that they are starting to discuss a season 2 already. They have been throwing that around. I think that's actually a pretty good idea to have that in mind while creating your first season. We still don't have any confirmation on if the original music creator will be lending their music to the show. We still don't know. It's hinted still. I would hope that at least maybe we would get to use the beginning and ending themes for the show. But they did say that the show length will be 1 hour for each episode, and it will hopefully expose new folks to the real folk blues that is Cowboy Bebop and its world.
I guess I kind of took for granted that the music will be included in there because Bebop has some of the best music out there. Like,
now the creator for the music, they have been getting on with the other bands and stuff that they had worked with and collaborated with on Cowboy Bebop to kind of do music sessions during our time of quarantine. But that does not necessarily mean that they will be bringing that music over to the new show. I would hope it does, because the music in Cowboy Bebop is just as iconic as the animation and characters.
Do you ever find out who's playing Ed on that show?
They still have not announced who's playing Ed, but I have faith. All of the other actors they've picked, I have no problems with, so I have faith that they'll have a good one. I mean, they did really good with Ein, so...
That was a key casting call. Okay,
exactly.
He was at the table.
Which
that was.
Which, by the way, if you all need like a good feels, just go on the Netflix YouTube. There's like a 40-second video that's basically just all Ein. It's good shit. Highly recommend.
Well, you got this last anime story, so go ahead and finish it off then.
Okay, so it's no secret that I'm a huge fan of old school anime. Probably one of the oldest that I really enjoy is an Osamu Tezuka medical drama called Blackjack. This is one that a lot of people kind of don't realize was Osamu Tezuka, because he's mostly known for like Astro Boy and Kimba the White Lion and like happy-go-lucky things. But he was basically trained as a doctor. He had a lot of interest in the medical field, so that's why he made Blackjack. And it wasn't just, fans in Japan and over here, the like 5 people that loved it. China is in deep love with not just Blackjack, but other animes. And they have decided to create a bunch of live action films, Blackjack being one of the ones they named specifically. So we will get, sometime within the next couple of years, a live-action medical drama of the back-alley doctor that is Blackjack.
The back-alley doctor. Yeah.
Yes.
No. It's about as smart as putting disinfectant in your body. But,
No. He's actually, like, I'll discuss that with you after the show, because that could go on forever. But in the same vein of Blackjack, the tribute magazine Tezukami, as of yesterday, have started releasing a new manga in their comic, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, because it's called Blackjack Girl. Already, I'm the style is really cute. I didn't grab the picture.
Okay.
I didn't bother. But it follows Kuromi, who is designed off of Blackjack. Like, basically, it's Blackjack as a girl. But not just any girl, a middle school girl with her elementary school assistant, Pino. And, of course, his nemesis that's in the show, Dr. Kirito, he will be there, but he will be as a high schooler. I don't really know what the story is going to be about. I don't know how they're going to handle it. I feel like it's a little weird, considering the manga is about a doctor that does all of these risky surgeries with amazing success, and now we have a middle school girl.
You look at some weird stuff, bro. That's.
I mean, I'm curious, so I might look more into that just to see what it is, because it is an offshoot manga. Like, it obviously has nothing to do with the canon, and they probably did something with it like they did with, like, Attack on Titan High School, where it's just literally what they would have been like in school. except Blackjack's Girl. I don't know. It's weird, but it looks cute.
I've got an action figure with a burr for his head, so
Yeah, you can't really judge me too much
and a
for that.
spatula weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
So
You and your Fortnite toys.
I only collect the absolutely ridiculous ones. So
All right.
all right,
That's all the anime news I have today.
all right. Well, let's get into some movies. Who wants to start with some movies today?
I got a sad one about movies.
Oh,
Oh no.
why?
Well, I mean, they're all everything about movies is sad right now because everything's being pushed.
Because we can't go see them. Yeah.
Uh,
What you got, man?
Oh.
Come on.
Man, all right. So one thing that would, especially theater nerds, are really, really excited about that was coming out June 20th of this year was In the Heights, which is about a bodega in the Heights, in Washington Heights up in New York. And it was created, of course, by the greatest man to ever live, Lin-Manuel Miranda, because he goes Lin and then Jesus and then everyone else. So, they released this earlier this week that the movie is now being pushed. Hold on, let me get my notes here. Oh, there it goes. It is now set for June 18th of 2021. So they finished filming the movie, but they didn't get to finish post-production. And once everything got shut down because of this bullshit,
There goes on one.
wait, no, we can't say the F word, right?
Well, it's just anyway. Go keep going.
Okay, anyways, because of all this stuff, they couldn't really work on the film anymore. So earlier this week, where's his bucket? John M. Chu, who directed Crazy Rich Asians, who also directed In the Heights, the film version of it, tweeted, "After a long conversation and sleepless nights of uncertainty, we have decided the best time to release In the Heights is next summer when people will feel the most comfortable celebrating in a movie theater together. I know it's much later than we wanted, but In the Heights didn't take 10 years to get made, only to be left in half-empty theaters without the crowd it deserves." And then Lin-Manuel Miranda chimed in also saying, "So we've got the summer and we've got each other, perhaps even longer." Of course, In the Heights is going to star, I am blanking on names. I should have had those drinks. Anthony Ramos as Usnavi, also has Corey Hawkins, Melissa Barrera, Jimmy Smits, who I absolutely love, Daphne Rubin Vega, and Stephanie Beatriz are all in the movie. And Lin-Manuel Miranda also has a cameo in the film, which is seen in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. So yeah, I'm very excited though. I have been watching the trailer again nonstop just to make myself feel sad, just because I was so excited for this film. It looks absolutely beautiful. I even found the original Usnavi shirt today on Walmart.com, and I bought it. I'm so excited, but I am still sad about this movie. But I cannot wait till next summer though, because it's gonna have the crowd it deserves, and it's gonna just be absolutely bonkers in the theaters.
I have no idea of this movie. Is it a musical?
Yes.
Goodbye. Anyway,
Knew that was gonna be what happened.
I knew. It was like, what is this? It's a musical.
Thing that was drama with no music.
All right, who's got some other movie news?
Wonder Woman 1984 is officially PG-13.
Hey,
I have people in the back.
Kind of do.
I mean, we figured, but now no. Like that was. I read a whole article, and that's the only information that it had.
Was the original Wonder Woman not PG-13?
No, it was.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was.
I was
was.
blanking for a second there. I thought
That it's not R because the Joker and stuff, but suck it. It's PG-13. Younger girls will get to see it, and if it's the last one's a good thing. So
Yeah.
Have they given us a release date, an updated release date for Wonder Woman?
that all information in the article that was information was that it's rated PG-13.
It ain't coming out this summer.
Or at least it's considered possibly going to change.
Let's see. Anybody else want to go for movies? No, because okay. I got one for.
Sorry, real quick. The new release date for Wonder Woman 84 is August 14th of this year.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't have an image for this one because it's not really much one, but they finally named the Venom sequel. It is going to be Venom. What is Let There Be Carnage? Which no, you were supposed to name it Maximum Carnage, you bastards.
I still love it.
Maybe they couldn't. Maybe they couldn't.
Why not?
I don't know. Doesn't Marvel Disney Marvel own the comic rights?
They're literally using Venom and Carnage. I don't think anybody's gonna split hairs about using the Maximum Carnage title. Like, seriously, Let There Be Carnage? It sounds like a metal band that's not metal.
I love it.
Yeah, same.
Of course, Woody Harrelson is playing Cletus Cassidy,
he is.
the red symbiote. I really hope they look better and are better lit in this sequel. Because I mean, it's gonna probably look better with a red symbiote and a black symbiote going at it if it's dark, instead of a black one and just a slightly less black one in the dark fighting.
It's got to be better than the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know how it. The first one was amazing.
I still haven't seen it, but I really want to.
It's so good.
I've heard so much like greatness about it.
It's super fun.
And that's all I need.
Yeah.
I like this movie, but it doesn't feel like I should. If that sounds weird. Like
No.
At first, I was when they were going at it. I don't want to get into Venom. I like the movie. I just don't feel like I should. And welcome to the chat, Joseph. Cats. He just said cats. Anyway. What? Why are you shaking your head at me? Why are you judging me?
I'm not judging you. I'm judging Joseph.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah. Also, it has been pushed back, of course. So don't look forward to come. It is slated to come out in 2021. So yeah. Anyway, anybody else movies?
Top Gun got pushed to a Christmas release.
I think everything's getting pushed. One that I did find fun though, James Gunn. I love the soundtracks to Guardians of the Galaxy. I love all the songs on these soundtracks. But James Gunn revealed there is also a track list for the ones that he had to take out. So, so on Twitter, he revealed that Meredith Quill had another complete awesome mix, and he describes this playlist as considerations elsewhere are just part of a master list of songs that I thought would fit well. And he has a clickable link if you go to there and I'll put it in the chat, to a Spotify list of Meredith Quill's awesome mix. So if you're
that's cool.
that didn't make it, and it's for both movies. So yeah, if you want to hear the ones that Meredith wanted in there, and let me see, You Make Me Feel Like Dancing, Cruel to Be Kind, Mama Told Me by Three Dog Night, Do You Want to Make Love by Peter. So yeah, She's Gone, Daryl Hall and John Oates. So yeah, go check out some of the songs that. It must have been hard to cut these because some of these are like, I could totally have seen that in there, but I guess you can't put everything in there. He squeezed just about every song he could in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So yeah, go check out the ones that didn't quite make the list.
Thank you, James Gunn.
All right. So if we're done with movies, want to move into television, gaming, anybody?
I got
a game.
Yeah.
Okay, Cass, you guys haven't gone yet, so please go right ahead.
All right, so if you were a child in 2001, you probably played the Bionicle series from Lego. It was one of my favorites. I loved it. We used to play Bionicle with our family friends. A trailer came out today for a fan RPG game based on Bionicle, Quest for Matanui, which is the island where the Bionicle lived in original. In the original kind of setup of their series. It looks really good. It's an open RPG game, and it has really cool combat in it, and it just kind of harkens back to like playing as a kid and playing with all the Bionicles. You can collect the power masks. And, like, I'm just kind of really excited about this game. It's a fan-made RPG game. I couldn't be more excited. So it's so weird to be looking on it. It's so fun.
That's so cool.
They brought back
Did you say the island of Matanui?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's from I am Moana from Matanui.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Wait,
it's real.
They based it off real islands. Okay. For a second, I was like, wait a minute. No, why are they named off the same thing? Anyway. Bryce, what are these images you sent me? But you haven't gone yet for any movies or gaming.
Well, I can talk about the feuding that's been going on between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, if you'd like.
Can they stop?
I think they've only agreed to stop disagreeing for about 2 hours for charity. They're going to stop their feud, which has been going on for generations, and their families, according to the two gentlemen.
Oh, this video.
Yeah, one of them, the owner of Aviation Gin, which is Ryan, and the other one, owner of Laughing Man Coffee, which is Hugh. The two of them have been going at it for over a decade since they were in the Wolverine film together. So yeah, the origin. It's funny. I love these guys. They are uniting for $10 donations, $50 donations, $100 donations to the All In Challenge website. This is great for COVID-19 relief and for feeding underprivileged people who are out of work. So this is a great cause, and you're gonna get these two guys who might bring shish kebabs. I don't know, but they're gonna help you and your kids run a lemonade stand for a couple of hours. I mean, how much fun would that be?
Social distance.
I'd love it.
Okay, we would all kill social distancing to be closer to Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. Let's just admit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they're going to wait until it's safer. It's not going to happen right away, but it's unfortunate that it can't happen right now, because maybe the money would go to people in need right, next week or whenever. But yeah, the website is All In Challenge, so go to that and donate, and you can stand a chance to pose for pictures with your favorite Marvel heroes or mutants.
Soon.
Yes, hopefully.
Hey, send me the link so I can go ahead and put it in the description if you want to find a nice charitable cause, guys. There's plenty out there. So, I don't have an image for this story, and it's pretty quick, and also it's kind of at a relief, but WWE will not be releasing a WWE 2K 2021 game, and you know what? That's probably the best decision that they could have made, because I really feel like I dodged a bullet on that glitchy ass game. With the best thing about that game was the videos of the glitches that came out. So,
Oh yeah.
So until they get their crap together, no game. And I mean, yeah, I want to say it's sad, but no, it's not. You can't miss something that was completely awful. So
The next wrestling. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying good choice. And maybe if y'all can't put together a good game, maybe y'all should just stop putting out games. So yeah.
The next wrestling game I'm gonna buy is whenever AEW brings out theirs.
Cass,
The
what
only
did you say?
reason, the only thing I would be sad is the Griffin and Justin McElroy do
Oh yeah.
monster factories for the WWE games every year, and those are absolutely hilarious. That's the only thing that would make me sad about a game. Yeah.
Is that Griffin over there?
Is that Griffin?
Y'all suck.
I see. Anyway. Anything else gaming related?
Yes.
Bunch of gaming stuff. Most of it's pretty quick. Pretty soon you're going to be allowed to apologize in Overwatch. It's going to be one of the short presets for the voice lines. So you can apologize being a trash DPS and running up to your healers and then running away from them and then begging for healing and then being garbage at it. And every dude just wants to carry games and don't really care, but whatever. Anyway, you'll be able to apologize.
Can I apologize when I'm on it? I boost the wrong person.
You will be able to. They're gonna add "I'm sorry" line for everybody, which previously had only been available for May. And she sounds really sarcastic about how she says it, like sorry. Which is not as funny as Nero spamming "hang in there" when he's playing May in Overwatch League game. He just play May and spam voice line all day long while pushing a flooded deadlift where he got 50% of his team's last week.
Can I apologize when I'm playing Reinhardt and I accidentally charge over the edge and both
I'm
guys?
going to save you time. You can apologize. That's the whole thing. For every character, for every line, they're adding apologize and probably a quick reset. I, of course, don't apologize. I just thank you for waiting or acknowledging or whatever.
Now, this is something I would never need in Overwatch. I have nothing to apologize for.
Heal my DPS because it's on tank. And the tanks get priority.
They're like, I need healing.
I'm
You're
just
like,
gonna
sorry.
be sorry. Like, you don't get it. Too bad. Anyway, that's happening. There's an orchestra in Japan who came up with super awesome Super Mario 20-second piece for washing your hands. Just Google it. It's amazing. It's like Mario level 1 music. And then add in the when you raise the flag at the end, so you can wash your hands for 30 seconds, which you really should.
So I can stop singing that Beyonce song that I don't know.
I guess you haven't sang enough, or I would have it recording. PlayStation has experienced a lot of streaming issues and stuff today. I bring up specifically because I had issues. So it was kind of nice. It wasn't just me. I tried to log in and play a game that's streaming and couldn't do it earlier today at first. So they're resolving it. It's higher than usual network traffic. Surprise. And Google Stadia, after they did their 90 days of free Google Stadia, whatever, they came out with an estimate that 1 million people have tried Google Stadia. It seems super low to me. Like 1 million.
How low?
More. Like, which is a PlayStation exclusive on, I think it's first day or something.
9 days free.
And they've gotten up to 1 million, and I'm like, okay, you know that game are like 50% of population. So sure, I guess million people. Guys are early adopters.
That's not good. No.
Yeah, no. That's not high. In other games, but not really new. I've been playing PlayStation Now, where I would stream the original God of War from like 2010. So those old school vibes. I might do is on stream. But I went back to see what OG Kratos was. He was real mean.
He was real flat.
Yeah.
Real flat, real mean. You get green orb killing civilians. That's
Okay.
not great.
You need green orbs.
I accidentally killed one by grabbing him earlier. I was trying to grab like an ogre. It gives you more if you like brutally. Yeah, it wasn't great. It's a really violent game. There are orbs there. There are a lot of boobs that are not great shape.
Oh yeah, the
Like-
Gorgons with their tits out.
Well,
Like it's
the gods and the prostitutes and like it is a better game for a reason.
Also with the original voice of Kratos, T.C. Carson.
yes, T.C. Carson is Chris.
He was an amazing Kratos from a voice perspective. You respect somebody who's like like a bunch of times to kick the arrows to the walls of the bathroom. So.
Yes, go watch Living Single. He's on there and he's great. So anyway, it predated Friends. I'm still jealous. I'm not jealous. So Living Single was better than Friends. Anyway. Also, everyone, they got a new mic, so we're going to work out the kinks on it. I know they sound a little like Max Headroom, you know, like ding, ding, ding. And if y'all didn't know, it's a little choppy, but they got some new gear. It's going to be awesome, and we'll get the kinks worked out. Cora, what's going on in this game that I have bought twice for my children now?
All right, so as everyone that owns a Switch knows, Animal Crossing is probably one of the best games to come out for it, especially if you enjoy calm farming, or not farming, but calm games. And if you've been enjoying the fact that Zipper is not there anymore and that the eggs have finally left the ecosystem, you can celebrate that fully with the Nature Day update that came through last night. There's a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming to Animal Crossing over the month of May. There's going to be a new museum stamp event, which is an event that they usually have in Japan. So it's something that will be coming to the Switch. And also with the museum, there's going to be an art gallery added in addition to the fish, bugs, and fossils, kind of like it was in New Leaf. And just like with New Leaf, Red the Shady Fox is coming back. And there are already guides online, by the way, to help you decipher which of the paintings and statues are real and which ones are fake.
Ooh.
Because that's his whole deal. That's in his whole deal, is you have to figure out which one is real and which one is fake. This way it'll help you save a few bells. And there's going to be a new May Day tour. It was hinted that, I can't remember his name, but there's a cat that always greeted you in the Animal Crossing games and you would answer questions to like get what your character looked like. He's seen in the background of the May Day event, so we'll get a nice cameo from him as well. But the thing that everyone is the most excited about is Nature Day itself, because it has the return of Leaf the Sloth and his wonderful, beautiful his beautiful array of flower seeds that you can buy from him, in addition to bushes, flowering bushes, berry bushes, anything like that. You can also get recipes from Tom Nook for hedges, so you can have beautiful hedges all over your island. This is something that people wanted like from day one. They're like, do we get the bushes back? I want those back. And so those are going to be back, and I believe all of this is going on until May 20th. Some of the events like at the May Day and the museum stamp will kind of trickle, but everything else is being slowly added to the game. That's really all there is. It was a pretty big update, but it's worth it, and I'm so excited. Like the minute we're done here, I'm leaving and pulling the game up so I can get my bushes.
I'm sorry.
And how that sounds, and I don't give a flying crap.
I don't know. I've had to buy this game twice because my kids are stuck inside, and I'm encouraging to stay inside and play video games.
Hey, honestly, Animal Crossing is actually a really great game for this quarantine, since you can play it with people, like, and you don't have to be in the same house. Like, that's actually how my best friend and my brother and I have all been, like, keeping sane. One of the ways, anyway, is we'll go visit each other's islands, and we'll do it over, like, voice chat and Discord or something, and it's like we're all in the same room together.
What I find great is that they're getting along while playing the game, like asking each other for things that they need. And they're
Oh,
very
that's
polite
good.
about it because they need their materials or whatever. It's kind of like, holy crap, they're getting along and not biting each other's head off. Yeah, another $60 is worth this piece.
This is exactly the opposite of Pokemon Go, the summer of Pokemon Go, because yeah, everyone's just happy playing this game, and I love it.
Yeah, no, we're never gonna get another summer of Pokemon Go. That was just magic. That was everybody was getting. It was the closest to world peace we've ever gotten. All right, anybody else got some gaming news? Catcast? Nothing? Really?
And I had like 5, but they were quick hits.
Yeah, they were pretty quick hits. Hang on, I had something else. No, I didn't. That was it for me.
Final Fantasy 14 is on sale in the Steam shop, and you get a free trial up until level 30. Just saying.
Don't.
And if you join Crystal, you can play with me.
And
I got a TV one.
Oh, go ahead, TV. Go ahead.
Okay, so everybody loves a good comeback. You know, Seabiscuit, Rocky, Kim Kardashian.
No.
There's a joke in there. So earlier today, literally probably about 2 hours ago, NBC announced that there will be a Parks and Rec reunion. Yes, Leslie Knope and the rest of Pawnee's Parks and Recreation are coming back for a half-hour special. It will be them. It will be Leslie Knope. I'm reading straight from the thing. Leslie Knope is determined to stay connected to her friends in a time of social distancing. The special, spearheaded by co-creator Michael Schur, will help raise money for Feeding America's COVID-19 Response Fund. I quote, like a lot of other people, we were looking for ways to help and felt that bringing these characters back for a night could raise some money, said Schur. I sent a hopeful email to the cast, and they all got back to me within 45 minutes. Our old Parks and Rec team has put together one more 30-minute slice of quarantine Pawnee life, and we hope everyone enjoys and donates. The special will air on... Actually, they don't have a release date yet. I thought they did. April 30th. So pretty soon, here in a couple days. But yeah, everyone's coming back. Amy Poehler, Rashida Jones, Aziz Ansari, Nick Offerman, Aubrey Plaza, Chris Pratt, Adam Scott, Rob Lowe, Jim O'Hare, and Retta. We'll all be back for this half-hour special. I'm so excited. I love Parks and Rec.
Still never watched it. Oh, he's got the COVID. Get him. No.
I can't taste anything. I haven't been able to taste anything for a couple of days.
Bryce, you know what to do. Take him back. Take him to the backyard, Bryce. Do right by him.
Ooh.
Do right by him.
Am I going to look at pretty flowers? Do I get to look at pretty flowers?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously, I'm very excited about this. It is one of many classic sitcom reunions, including Friends, which they're doing their reunion special later this next month on HBO Max. But yeah, I am so excited. I mean, Parks and Rec it was just one of the shows that just really warmed your heart.
Still never watched it.
Who won't watch it?
I've never watched it.
You should watch it.
Why?
It's on Netflix because it's a fun show.
Has anybody else? I want a second opinion. Anybody else watch Parks and Rec?
Yes, I have watched it, and it's very good. I agree with Ricardo. Chris Pratt is really good on that show, and my daughter loves it, so I'm sure she's going to love to see that reunion as well.
I literally have nothing but time on my hands. Instead of rewatching things that I've already watched, which is what I've been doing a lot of, unfortunately.
So you watch that, and I'll watch Hour.
You'll watch what?
She would watch Avatar. Did not say.
I still, to this day, I've never seen the show.
I'm going to assign y'all a Kamen Rider series to watch.
Okay.
I mean, I've watched it. Tried to watch it.
Oh, they actually tried to make a couple of American versions of Kamen Rider, and one of them was Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. But the lead actor followed me out of the blue.
Nice.
I was kind of like, you tried, man. And I love that. It was actually really good. It could have gone further. They should have given it a chance. So, yeah. Maybe, any recommendations of things? Maybe we should recommend doing things to each other. Like, not to each other. Recommend things to do while we're under quarantine.
Watch the new revival of DuckTales on Disney Plus.
Well, yeah, that's great.
It's great. I've been binge watching that. I love David Tennant as Scrooge, and I just love the entire cast. I mean, Kate McCucci, Danny Pudi, Steve from Stranger Things, Lin-Manuel Miranda as Gizmo Duck. I mean, that sold me. So
if anything, you should watch it for the one episode where Donald talks properly.
Yes. Oh my god.
That freaked me out. Like, it was good, but it freaked me out.
They chose the best voice actor for it. Well, the best actor for it. So.
Oh, I was losing my shit. And of course, read, guys. Read all the books. Go. You can order online at curbside pickup at Barnes & Noble. Read.
Bryce, what about you? Recommendations for doing things besides the things I'm doing?
Well, I was just going to say, yeah, I do have something to recommend. But before I take Ricardo out to the backyard, let me put on my hazmat suit. I should probably do that.
Don't touch him.
Yeah.
I will hug you.
Stop.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try and run away, but I understand. We all need hugs. So my recommendation is straight from the Tokyo Broadcasting System.
Ooh.
And we're going to go in a time warp without Tim Curry. Sorry. We're going to do a time warp and go back to 1966. You can watch a show called Ultra Q. It's from 1966. It aired on TBS, Tokyo Broadcasting System. It lasted 28 episodes. The show was originally called Unbalance, but they changed the name of the show to Ultra Q, and it's fascinating history for those who love sci-fi Toho kaiju projects.
I do.
I knew that would get your attention, Jason. So this show is available to watch on YouTube, but you can't catch every episode, unfortunately, and most of them do not have English dubs. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if the Blu-ray does, but I will say this. Originally, the concept for the show was Outer Limits meets Twilight Zone meets Kaiju Toho. So it's a really interesting show. Now, understand, back in '66, Godzilla and Gamera were all the rage. So they were marketing this show to people who loved that. And basically what you're getting is you're getting live action actors, and you've got suitmation, zany suitmation. It's fun.
Is there anything good?
You're right. So this show aired only 1 year, but this show actually led to Ultraman.
Oh,
Cool.
This was the predecessor. Yeah, the guy who was in charge of doing special effects and the suit work for the Godzilla movies and the Toho people, he was the one in charge of this show. So I watched 3 episodes so far on YouTube, and one of them was called The Gift from Space, which featured a snail monster. Another one was called Mammoth Flower, which at times, I mean, the show is somewhat dated, right? We're talking about 1966. At times, you're waiting for Tom Crow and the MST3 guys, MST3K guys, to kind of chime in. You know, not every moment of the 24-minute episodes is going to hold up, but some of it really does. It's really interesting. And what's interesting is that the music, you can tell they were influenced by the Twilight Zone, because the music and the unseen narrator, who sounds a lot like Rod Serling, does a little talk in the beginning of the show.
This is so my jam.
Yeah, it's really interesting, and the way they edit the show, and the way the monsters are presented, it's really interesting. And I watched my favorite episode that I saw. The third one I was going to mention was Challenge from the year 2020, and it's really interesting because it's really timely, right?
Yeah, we are dealing with a challenge in 2020 right now. So.
We really are. We really are. So the challenge from the year 2020 features UFOs, the Chimerians, and X-channel lightwave. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's out there. It's fun.
Apparently, you can get the whole series from Shout Factory, but Shout Factory does have their new channel, so I might have to go check that out. Actually, see if it's on there. Ultra Q.
Go ahead.
No, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, I would say it's fun. You've got photographers from a news operation and a scientist named Dr. Ichinotani and a guy named June Manjomi, who works for the news organization, and Yuriko Udagawa, who's the photographer, and she's not very good, by the way. Because she aims her camera at all the wrong times. She's too busy watching and being, engrossed with the monsters, which I don't blame her. But one other thing I want to mention, in 2003, the actors actually reunited for a weekly drama series on the radio, and it had all the voice acting from the original cast in that weekly drama radio show. So you might have to bring your own monster to the radio drama series and pretend along with the voice actors.
You just put a carrot in front.
Yes.
Really big.
Oh, okay.
That looks wrong. Please take it off the screen. Thank you.
Recommendations, anything. What are y'all doing? Put that down.
No.
If you want something that's like a light-hearted comedy, but is at the corporate workspace, you should check off Beth Ted. It is one of my favorite sitcoms of all time. It's like early 2000s, I think. And it's about life in corporate America, and Portia de Rossi is in it as his guy's boss. And she's amazing. It's her best character I think she's ever played, and I include Arrested Development, which I love her in. It's Hulu. It was only 2 seasons. Shout out Portia de Rossi's character and Scientist team.
Scientist team is excellent.
It's amazing.
She made me watch it probably 6 or 7 years ago. And I was like, this is stupid. This like the Oz. And then I absolutely fell in love with it and rewatched it. I don't even know how many times.
It is bright and colorful, and it does not include a laugh track, in spite of the fact that it was 2000s.
For me, I know a lot of people have had to cut back on streaming services, Amazon, Netflix, stuff like that. So my recommendation is actually getting from YouTube. You mentioned Monster Factory earlier. Monster Factory is a YouTube show that Justin Griffin Ackroyd put on, and it's just them making the goofiest character they possibly can in different games. They've done Dark Souls, Bloodborne. They do the WWE games every year. They've even done games like Spore. It's just two brothers goofing around, and it's one of the most pure shows that I've ever watched. It's just both of them making something funny, making something that they think is funny, and it's something I watch. When you're sad, you don't know what to do, and you can't think of anything to watch. That's what I go back to.
I'm also a big fan of Monster Factory. I got pulled into it through, I think, their Sims 4 playthrough, where they had these weird parameters set, but then they pulled in a bunch of characters and it just screwed everything up, which they just went with, which was great.
Yeah.
And then when they hacked Mass Effect.
Yes.
Because Mass Effect doesn't have a very intuitive character designer, but then they hacked the game, and that's my favorite episode.
It goes real bad real quick.
Yeah, it does.
I suppose I should recommend some. I've been painting, of course, painting my little weapons and stuff. But speaking of miniatures, Hero Forge, who I kickstarted for their colored minis, I have been playing around with the mini maker on there. I've remade my gunslinger. I've made my upcoming character I'm going to use in a game that we're going to be doing when we can. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. So I've been doing a lot of surprisingly art-based things under quarantine, and I kind of dig it. So yeah, more, do something that you don't think you. And thank you to an artist, Mixed Marcy, on Instagram, who gave me some recommendations about brushes to use and said that my big blubbering hands were too big for the brushes I was using. Thank you, and check out Mixed Marcy on Instagram. Her artwork is very nice. So, Corey,
I want to recommend an anime series that's one of my favorite manga. I still have to watch the anime, but from what I've seen of it, it's really good. It's called Mushishi. It's a perfect anime, I think, for right now, where we're all stuck indoors and we really can't enjoy the outside.
Anything?
Yeah. The whole premise of the show is you have these creatures called Mushishi, which are basically spirits and creatures that live in the forest. Normal people can't see them. And they live in the forest, they live in houses, like they live everywhere. Most of the stories take place, of course, in like the forest and the ocean and the outside. And the music and the accompanying artwork is just very serene. A lot of reviews for it have basically been people going, whenever I'm stressed or whenever I need to relax before going to bed, this is what I put on. Because the voice acting and the music and everything together puts me in a more positive state of mind.
Hey.
And if you are unsure about it, I highly recommend at least looking up the first theme song. The opening theme is called the Slow Feet song, I believe. It's in all English, the song is. And it's very cute. The show can be watched on Crunchyroll. Somewhere said that Netflix had it, but I think they've taken it off since then. But you can watch it on Crunchyroll, and of course you can stream stuff on Crunchyroll even if you don't have a Crunchyroll premium account. Mm-hmm. And if you have a burner email and you want to watch the 2 seasons of this show, you can just create an account and get that free trial and binge it. Which, go for it. I highly recommend it. It's very pretty. If you can find the manga, though, I highly, highly recommend reading the manga. It's a very watercolor based style. It's very pretty.
I'm a developing artist, so yeah, I need all the inspiration I can get. So
I won't judge you too hard this time.
I'm trying to create. Damn it!
No, you are. And I'm actually proud of you. You're doing something I don't have the patience to do.
Something I didn't think I had the patience to do. Anyway, before we go, I do want to give a shout. We interviewed him on the channel, David Daub with Dusk Comics. They do have a Kickstarter out there with Karate Cheerleader High School they're trying to get done. I'll put the link to that in the description below. They're almost there. They could use a little bit more help to get across that line. Please, if you got a couple of shekels lying around, you want some free, not free, you want to get some comic books, some actual original artwork and story, this is a good Kickstarter to jump on. I'm going to put the link below there, and yeah, go help these guys out. So other than that, we're done. Make sure you like us, and you have been liking us over on our Facebook page for the past few days. Thank you to all of the new people that have suddenly found us on Facebook. I think we've done like 70 likes in 2 days. I'm not sure what's going on, but I like it. Thank you very much, guys, and I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. But please go like us over on Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter at at SCNS Live. If you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JasonTheX. Bryce, since you're like there.
Okay, yeah. Please check me out on Facebook, and Instagram at Bryce Culver. And also I have a toy page on Instagram. It's called Trapdoor Toys.
Cat? Down
Find me on Instagram at the good cast or the bad cast, depending on what quality of content you enjoy. You can also find me on Twitter at the cast. Currently complaining about Hollow Knight.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at BetterCat. You can find me on Twitter at Good Drawings, making fun of Overwatch casters or just drawing the jokes that they tell. You might be able to find me streaming on the channel some old Squad of Wars soon.
Core?
All right, you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter for artwork and Suikoden related things at Korodono Art. Or if you want to follow strictly the screenshots I take in Final Fantasy XIV and some really pretty fan art that I've shared from other people for Final Fantasy XIV, you can follow me on Twitter at chaotic_noodle.
And Rick?
You can find me on Instagram at nerdyrick89. I am doing the 366-day challenge, which is actually kind of hard since this GD quarantine, but I am doing it. I haven't missed a day. Also, thoughts and prayers out to MJF as he is rehabbing from injury. He got a hangnail, and man, I hope you're fine. I'll come back and wrestle soon. Thoughts and prayers to MJF. Best in the business.
Ooh, anyway, like I said, thanks for joining us, guys. And of course, in this dark time, look to the sky for hope burns bright. And as we always say around here, keep on nerding.
Keep on nerding.
We'll catch you next week.
Live
Watch
longer.
Mushishi.